everybody. Happy Monday Mystery Stamping in the Meadow. I'm Verna Mullen from StampinNotes.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love to share paper crafting and card making. And tonight I have a really cool layout. I really liked it a lot. And I'm trying to think what is going on. I've had a busy day. My youngest grandbaby, Emily, is in strong with RSV. She's doing okay, but so I've had grandsons here, her brothers, and they're so much fun. They're like 2, 3, and 7, so it's been busy. I feel like now I can relax. So anyways, I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on. Celebration will be over in just a few weeks, so if you want some of those free products, now is the time to order. For every $50 in products, you get something free from the little celebration catalog. I don't have it right here with me. But, yeah. Hi, Teresa. So nice to have you here. And I have a card kit making class Wednesday. Hey, Margaret, Wednesday the 22nd. That's at 6:30 p.m. and if it's a Zoom class, so if you want to participate in that, you just let me know and I will send you the link, and I'll put something out on my blog or Facebook page about that. Hey, sis. Hey, Rosalie. And what else? Let's see. And you don't have to, you don't have to buy anything if you don't have a kit. You can purchase one from my store. Although if you're going to purchase it now, I would do 2-day or 3-day shipping on it. So my sister is Sharon O'Connor. She's peeking in tonight, and so nice to have you here, sis. I'm the big older sister. I'm 12 years older, and there's 3 boys in the middle, and then Sharon, and she's beautiful inside and out. So, hey, Mom. I'm gonna turn my phone down and we'll get started. I gotta get a piece of scrap paper here. I got rid of my grandchildren were using my, the Stampin' Up! Paper that I use usually down here. So we'll take care of that. I'm just putting my computer up. And I'm gonna go grab my stuff out of the way here. Go grab me a sheet of scrap paper to stamp on. Okay, here we go. So we have a piece of cardstock that's 8.5 by 5.5, and you can go ahead and burnish that. It's scored at 4 1/4. And then I've got to move my everything over a little bit here for you to see it better. Let's see if that's better. All right, then you have a piece, an embossed piece that's 5 1/4 by 4. Oh, I'm getting ink on or nail polish maybe on my cardstock, so we'll make that the back. And I've embossed mine. I've got Evening Evergreen here, and I've embossed it with the bark folder. I don't know if you can see that good, but that's what I'm putting on there. And I'm going to use glue just because of it having so much texture. It stays down better with the glue. Harleen said that she was having car trouble. She might not be on. So I told her we would miss her. And I will be doing a Facebook Live Wednesday at 4. And I'm going to feature the Peaceful Cabin stamp set and the dies. So that'll be fun to play with this week. All right, so let me know when you're done with that. Thank you for sharing, Rosalie. And if you share and comment, you will be put in a drawing for some little treat, something special. Now this card, you can make it portrait or landscape. I'm doing mine landscape, or you could do it this way if you want. So the next piece that we have is a piece of designer series paper, and that should be 4 by 2. And I'm using this beautiful paper from, oh, what is this paper called? Let me look here. Painted Christmas. It has gorgeous paper in it. So I'm going to lay it just like this. In fact, I think I'll put it over to this side. If you're doing your card in portrait, you could put it this way, because your sentiment is going to go this way. But because I'm doing mine in landscape, I'm going to add it on like this right here. And I got glue out, so I might as well stick with the glue. I wanted the designer series paper that goes with this set, but it was on back order, and I see that it was mailed out today. Thank you for sharing, Margaret. All right, so that's on there like that. And I'll show you the Peaceful Cabin. This is a Peaceful Cabin stamp set. It has trees and a fox, some stars. This looks like a cloud. Could be smoke, I suppose. Nice sentiments. There's a seasonal one, and then a kindness, a thank you. Your kindness makes the world a more beautiful place to be. And thank you, and for you, and wishing you the best. So you could use it for a birthday, be a great men's card. And then these are the dies, and I haven't played that much with them yet. I made this tiny little fence. You see how detailed that is? So the trees here, these cut out individual trees, and this goes with this die here. This die cuts the trees out, and then if you want the texture looking with the holes, then you use that on what you've cut out. This is over the cabin. This is a fence, and there's the cabin die and fox. The little fox. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment piece, and it's going to go like this on the card. And then, or not sentiment, but my artist piece that I'm going to stamp on. And then there's one more sentiment piece. It's going to be down here at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead, and you can go ahead and stamp your image. I'm going to stamp the cabin, the lovely cabin. And I'm bringing in my Stamparatus. Stamparatus is great for if you have, especially having a detailed stamp, and you want to make sure that you stamp all of the image well. Sometimes it doesn't stamp real well the first time, and you can go back and re-stamp it. Re-ink your stamp and stamp it again. So I'm using soft suede on this stamp, and I'm just going to stamp it, ink it up like this. Oh, duh, I forgot to lay it on my paper. All right, I'm going to wipe that all off. Okay, so I'm going to lay it face down on my cardstock where I want it. Probably about like that. Then I'm going to lay my plate over it and pick it up. Now I'll ink it up. And I can't wait to see your cards, what you come up with for this one. Let's see what kind of an image we got on this first stamping. Okay, so I really don't think I need to do that again. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna leave it right on here, and I want to stamp some trees on there. And I've cut a mask out of Post-it note. I'll slide this over. And part of it's sticky, so to hold it down. And I'm just going to cover the cabin like that. And I'm going to come in with my tree stamps. And I'm going to stamp some trees on there. Okay, so I've got these two and I've got this one. Actually, I think I'll put, there's not really room for both, so I'm just going to use this end one. And I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen. And I am just going to ink up this one tree. Guess I better put it on the block first. I'm not going to ink these up. If they were really close by, close to this tree, I would put Scotch tape over them, but they're not, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, there's one image. And I think I'm going to stamp off lightly behind that, like that. And I'll do another tree over on this side. And I think I'll put him down here, a little lower, like that. We'll take the mask off and see what it looks like here. Okay, so can you see that this did not ink? This didn't ink over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that tree in, and I'm just going to ink that up. I didn't notice it when I originally stamped the house. So I'm just going to ink that tree up. Gotta grab something to wipe the other stamp off with. All right, so I'm going to just wipe that off. I don't want that ink on there. And I'm going to see if we can make this look good. Okay, not bad. It needs to be colored in a little more. And I'm going to come in with my, either my blend or my marker and fill that in. So there's our little cabin. And I'm going to do some little stars with, yeah, I like the cabin and the trees too, with some Sahara sand. we're just going to put them up here. And a few more here. I'm going to stamp off. Put a few there like that. How's everybody doing? Okay, so I'm going to grab my marker and fill those trees in. I'm just going to lightly fill in with this like this. And then this, the Post-it was over that, so I'm going to grab my lighter marker and do that. This is Soft Succulent, and it might be too light, but let's see what it looks like. It's kind of a different color, so I'm going to add some of it up in here. Hey Jerry, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, so there's that, and I'm going to take my sponge dauber and just sponge around the edge on this with a crumb cake. Margaret, you're done. Okay, if you're done, you can go ahead and put your DSP on. And that's going to go behind this, the opposite direction of whichever way your stamped artistic piece is going to be. Okay, girls. All right, I'm going to bring my card back in. I'm going to add my cabin on the front like this. And when you get your artistic piece on there, you can go ahead and put your label on however you want. And I'm going to glue this down because the label is going to be up a little bit, and I don't want it interfering with the label if I use dimensionals. And I'm bringing this all the way out to the edge of where my embossed piece is, so it's even with it. And now I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I was going to use white, but I think I'm going to use crumb cake. So I'm going to grab a piece of crumb cake scrap. Hello, Tony. Oh, Margaret, I can't wait to see your card. All right, so our, was this 3.5 by 1/2 inch for our sentiment. And I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. I'm gonna use my stamp apparatus. And my sentiment is from the Sparkle of the Season stamp set. I'm using Merry Christmas, which is this right here. Merry Christmas. Okay. And I need my stamp. Hopefully the right way, not the wrong way. I'm going to pick that up. Yeah, I like it too, Tony. I ordered the stamp set that has the pine cones and all that, and that sweet. And I would like to get the other one with the sentiments, because I love the font in it. Merry Christmas. And we got to redo that. Get that to come out right. Okay, that's good. And you want to watch out for your magnets. Mine just click together because they will break if you're not careful. I'm going to move this out of here. And I'm going to cut my sentiment. 3.5. So I'm going to cut some of this off. Three and a half. Some of this off. All right. I'm going to cut just a tad more off that. And at 1/2 inch. Somehow this is looking crooked. There, that's better. All right, done with that. And I am just going to snip off these ends. I'm going to, so they're slanted. One going that way, and this one going parallel to that. It says Merry Christmas. Bring my card back in. And I think I will add a little crumb cake on the edge of this. Does anyone have a, well, I'm sure you do. What's your favorite Christmas set or your holiday set in the holiday catalog? I know there's quite a few really beautiful ones. Okay, so that looks better. I'm gonna bring in some dimensionals and put on the back. These are the minis. Actually, I think the other ones would fit on here. All of them. Yes, I know, Margaret. I love the pine cone one. I love the gingerbread one, but like I have enough, so I probably won't get that one. And it's a great time to join if you want to become a demonstrator and get the starter kit. If you just want to be a hobbyist and get the starter kit, it's it's $99 for $125 worth of product, whatever you would like. And then on top of that, you get a free paper pumpkin and you get a free bundle. The bundles are, well, this is one of the free bundles, this Peaceful Cabin. All right, so for the inside, I think I'm going to bring those trees back in and just stamp them across. And I'm going to use the other sentiment from Sparkle of the Season. May the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home. Kind of goes with a cabin, warming your heart and home. What I really love about this set is the wreaths and the awesome dies. Aren't they beautiful? Can't wait to use this. I just got this. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I'm going to bring my Stamparatus back in. I'm hiding my inside piece. Sorry for the arm. I'm looking for my other magnet. Okay. May the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home. And we want it over a little more. About like that. And I want soft suede. Oh, I want to wipe that ink off there before I put that down. I don't want it on my cardstock. All right. And now for the trees. Those beautiful trees. So we'll leave that there. We'll take this off. And I'm going to take these trees. So I'm going to move this magnet up here. I think I want the trees like this. And since this is a rubber stamp, I'm going to take the pad out of that. I don't need it on there. Fix that back. And I'm going to ink these up. You ladies are done. Okay. Can't wait to see your cards. And I'm just gonna move this over here. And these are going to be a little bit lighter in color because I didn't re-ink them. There. Okay. And this goes on the inside. The only other thing I might do is add a few gems, probably those bronze or brass ones, because they would go with it. Little linen thread would go with it. Ladies, thanks so much for participating. I enjoy my time with you all, and I will be on at 4 Wednesday if you want to join me. I'm going to feature more cards with this stamp set. Okay, and then I did do this one I did earlier today, and I stamped right on the In Good Taste designer series paper. Oh yeah, the red cardinal would be beautiful. And this one I did earlier today, and I did it with, I used the tree embossing folder vellum with stars embossed on it, and silver embossed with soft succulent vellum. So that's different. Anyways, thank you so much, ladies. Love the time, and can't wait to see your cards. So I'll be looking for them. Take care.